Hi, David. We just finished day 4 of the freestyle chess event. I'm exhausted and I didn't even play. How are you feeling? How do you think the players are feeling?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm hallucinating at this point. It all feels a bit like a dream. But it's been fun. Today was the shortest day, which is nice. I'm going to celebrate by going to the Backstreet Boys concert soon. But yeah, I mean, the players, especially Fabiano Caruana, who's played so many games, so many tiebreaks, they must be shattered. I think everyone's jealous now of Levon Aronian and Hans Niemann, who had a day off today.
I know that this is kind of a new format and they've had other, different time controls in the past. What do you think? How do you feel that this time control or this format has worked for the players?
Yeah, I think some have been happier than others. I was talking to Vincent Keimer, who won a Grand Slam earlier in the year, and that was because it was long chess. He had time to settle in and think. I think for Magnus and Hikaru, who are getting a bit older, maybe that's why they aren't winning the tournament this time round. Maybe they needed a bit more time on the clock. But I think for the fans, which is very important too, the quick chess has been more dramatic, more fun, gives us more games. So I can't complain. I think there will be some tweaks in future. I can't reveal anything yet, but they're talking about changing things up even more. Yeah, we're still experimenting and learning this year.
And I know, the game that just happened, or I guess the first round of the tie breaks, lots of blundering happening, lots of 2-second increment, just spur of the moment. And I know that the fans were kind of, making some noises or kind of crying. I don't know what the word is, screaming essentially, but unintentionally. And I know that Hikaru and Fabi were both a bit disturbed by that. What do you think are we going to do next time?
I think the players need to get used to it. I think most of them are pretty chilled, actually. Every player I've spoken to has said, it is pretty new for them, but they understand why we're doing it, why it's part of the game. The noise-cancelling headphones should kind of deal with that issue. I think Hikaru, it's just the stress of the moment. He really wanted to win, and he knew he was totally winning earlier and nearly a turnaround, so I think he was more frustrated about his own play than the sounds. But yeah, I love seeing fans express themselves. Ultimately, we're all doing this to grow chess, and and the fact that we're sold out on the final day tomorrow and more fans than ever means we'll probably have this again. And esports coming into the equation as well. Fans cheering, it's just going to become second nature for the players.
I guess my last question is just your overall feelings about the event, and I don't know if you want to give a prediction for Hans versus Levon, but yeah, just how has it been commentating 10-hour days sometimes?
Yeah, it's been by far the hardest I've ever worked, which is good and bad. It's been a challenge and it's been new. I think I only ever once done a 10-hour shift before, and 10-11 hours in the commentary booth. The voice, the brain, it all starts to go. But I've loved it. The atmosphere is so cool. I love everyone who's here. So many of my friends are involved with the tournament production, everything. So I can't complain. And as for prediction, I'm going to say Hans Niemann, but
wow, okay.
I think it's going to be super close. I think the first 2 games, that's where Levon has to strike. If it gets quick, if it goes to tie breaks, Hans is the favourite.
Sorry, I actually do have one more question just to remind myself. What do you, for those long streams, if there's ever a moment where you're not really sure what to say, what do you do when there's kind of that awkward silence and you're oh, I need to say something now? Do you have some default things in your mind?
Yeah, I'm a pretty awkward guy. I crack a joke. It might be the worst joke in the world, but I'll say something to try and lighten the mood. Or I always try and have a few talking points lined up anyway, and I'll try and touch on that, change the topic, tease my co-hosts. Luckily, they're my friends too. We get on really well. So yeah, I'll do anything to just keep the flow going, keep the energy high.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed too. How's this week been for you?
Yeah, okay, cool. It's been the most incredible experience. I never really met any of the players before. I sent you the clip. I had showed Levon a photo of me and him when we were young, and then he was like, "You grew up in LA? I thought you were David Hell's sister." I was like, "I don't have a British accent."
You heard it here first, siblings.
Yeah. But yeah, just meeting all the players but more importantly, actually getting to know them and seeing their personality and seeing them loosen up a little bit and laugh and, asking them more just chill, casual questions rather than who do you, takes type of questions. So, yeah.
Who's been your favorite? Sorry, I've turned the interview around.
No, there we go. Go for it.
Away from the chessboard, who's been your favorite player to hang out with?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. I think, honestly, just based off the interviews, I know, like some of them were in pairs, and some of them were individual. So I think maybe the pairs like help just like, you know, make it less awkward, I guess. I would say probably Javakir and Nodirbek. They were a lot of fun to hang out with. Yeah.
Good call. They're fun guys. And no, thanks for being here. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you.